Ladies and gentlemen, it goes down in the Rock Town. It's great in the A-State. I went back to my radio days right there. It's your main man, Mc The HipHoptimist. Anyway, we about to get Comicbook Bold. Here is the Mandalorian and Grogu. As you can see, I did the light bulb, and then I progressed on to actually defining where the muscles and everything is. But once I get that light bulb in, I can go forward pretty quickly. I didn't need a light bulb for Grogu. He's kind of short. And then I put in the detail on top of my mannequin. And I changed the sword. I put it facing down. You sort of have it in a stab way. In a stab way. I made that up in case you don't know. So once I've drawn it, it's time for me to ink it. So these are like the inks for the line work. And then after I do the line work, that's when I put in all of the shading and things like that. So that's what I did at this stage. That's my next stage, doing the shading. And so I looked at comic books, I looked at movie posters, I looked at all kind of things to get some reference from this, because I went to go see the movie. Then I said, I've drawn this before, but I need to color it. So I took the drawings, and luckily I did record me or document my process through photographs as I drew it. So that's why I was able to come back now and actually do something with this video. But because initially I said I'm just going to color it. So first I blocked in the figures. Then I said, let me get some stars. Did one layer of stars and then repeated that to get the whole background. And now I am separating the whole color aspect of the suit that the Mandalorian wears. And I'm working in Procreate for this piece. That's where I got the video from. And I do not know how to work Procreate. I am learning how to, and all the back and forth that you see is me not knowing something. Not knowing how to select, not knowing how to feel, all of those things. So I am learning the program and stopping and going on tutorials and all kind of things like that as I go. Like, for instance, I had to recut these out. And if I use Photoshop, I know a quicker way to do all that. I was having trouble replacing colors of certain places. So anyway, figured that out. Got some local color in. And then I'm saying, okay, once you get the local color in, then of course you can go ahead and start doing some other things. I lighten the background. It's like, okay, so I think I got all the flats done except for that gun. I had to do the gun. Now I can do the shading. Do a layer that's just the shading. And so I'm doing the metal parts. Well, I'm doing all the parts, but when I do the metal parts, trying to make sure it has some type of reflective look to them. So I am going through and shading those on one layer with black that I have opaqued down. And so after I do the shading part, in this particular piece, I decided to do like a hard white. I have never done a hard white, but I was influenced by J. Scott Campbell. He put out a book on Marvel with all of his Marvel drawings and covers or something, or individuals that he had drawn. And I recognized, and I've been knowing this for a minute, that he uses hard whites. So that's basically it. But then I cleaned it up a little bit. And hey, ladies and gentlemen, oh, I forgot to put the highlight. Then I toned them down opacity-wise. Likes, subscribe, kick it with me. Need a commission? Holla at me. Here is Grogu and the Mandalorian. Hope y'all like it. Yeah.
Leron McAdoo found joy in drawing superheroes, but he was an illiterate third grader. So suddenly his mother said she would not buy another comic book until he could read them. McAdoo rose above being afraid of words to getting paid for words. Now he uses words to get people Mctivated about their own superpower. He drew strength from drawing. This is Comicbook Bold. To see his comic commissions and comic art, go to Pinterest.com at that hip hop and select Leron McAdoo art.